Have you ever found yourself thinking, why does it seem so hard to achieve what I want? Or, do I really deserve to be happy, prosperous, and fulfilled? These questions are more common than you might think. For many of us, there's an invisible block, a mental barrier that prevents us from living the life we dream of. But what if I told you that everything can change with two simple words? I deserve. These words carry transformative power. However, most people live without recognizing it, sabotaging themselves with limiting beliefs inherited from family, society, or past experiences. How many times have you been taught to think that success is for the few or that great achievements depend solely on luck? Dr. Bruce Lipton, a renowned cellular biologist, states that 95% of our actions are controlled by the subconscious, and it is precisely there that these ingrained beliefs that imprison us reside. Here's an example. Think of someone who is constantly in debt. Even if they receive a raise or win the lottery, it's likely that, in a short time, they will return to the same state of scarcity. Why? Because deep down, this person doesn't believe they deserve wealth or financial stability. As Joseph Murphy, author of The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, explains, our mind is like a garden, and what we plant, positive or negative beliefs, inevitably flourishes. But don't worry, this video is an invitation for you to turn the key. Let's explore together how the simple act of saying and believing I deserve can unlock the flow of abundance in your life. You will learn to identify and reprogram limiting beliefs, connect with your true essence, and transform thoughts into reality, following the steps of authors like Louise Hay, Napoleon Hill, and Rhonda Byrne. Imagine what it would be like to feel deeply that you are worthy of everything you desire: health, love, success, peace, and the best part, you are not alone. Millions of people around the world have already experienced the power of changing their lives by embracing the idea that they are deserving. Now, it's your turn. Leave your comment, I deserve the best that life has to offer. If this resonated with you, stay until the end of this video. We will dive deep into the secrets that can change your life forever. And believe me, you won't want to miss what's coming. Get ready to unlock the abundance you have always deserved. You are about to discover what the greatest thinkers in history already knew. Everything begins with the simple act of believing that you deserve. Are you ready to transform your life? Then let's walk together on this rewarding journey. If you know someone who can benefit from this knowledge, share this video with them and subscribe to the channel Vibrating Prosperity. After all, we all deserve a full and happy life. Chapter 1: The Foundation of I Deserve. Understanding the power of thoughts. Think of a moment in your life when everything seemed to go wrong. A day when you felt that no matter how hard you tried, things just wouldn't work out. Now reflect. What were the dominant thoughts in your mind at that moment? Could it be that, without realizing it, you believed you were not capable or worthy of overcoming those difficulties? According to Dr. Joe Dispenza, author of Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, our thoughts have a direct influence on the reality we live. He explains that when we maintain negative thought patterns, our brain programs itself to repeat these patterns, creating a vicious cycle. In other words, the more we think, I can't do it, or this will never happen for me, the more our subconscious accepts this as truth and shapes our actions to confirm these beliefs. An interesting example comes from science. Bruce Lipton, in his studies on epigenetics, showed that the beliefs we hold can even influence the expression of our genes. This means that positive and empowering thoughts have the power to change even our biology. Yet many people live trapped by limiting beliefs, accepting less than they deserve simply because they believe they are not worthy of more. Now, think with me. What would happen if you changed this programming? What if, instead of repeating negative, Phrases you started saying, I deserve to be happy, I deserve success, I deserve everything that life has to offer. This change, although simple, has a profound impact. One of the pioneers in exploring this idea was William Walker Atkinson in his book, The Law of Attraction. He asserts that our thoughts are like magnets, attracting experiences that are aligned with them. When you think you deserve something, your brain starts working to find ways to make it a reality. It's like sending a command to the universe saying, I'm ready to receive. On the other hand, when you believe you don't deserve, the opposite happens. Your opportunities seem to disappear, and you feel stuck. This is why the first step to attracting abundance is simple but powerful, believing that you deserve. And here's something important. It's not just about repeating words like an empty mantra. The secret lies in feeling what you say. When you affirm, I deserve, you need to believe it with every cell in your body. You need to visualize what your life would be like if you truly allowed yourself to receive everything you desire. It's this combination of thought, emotion, and action that creates change. Now that you understand the impact of your thoughts, the next step is to dive into your subconscious and reprogram the beliefs that are blocking your progress. Are you ready to discover how to access this hidden and transformative power? Don't miss the next chapter. Chapter 2. The Power of the Subconscious, the Key to Transformation. Did you know that most of your decisions are not made consciously? Scientific studies show that 95% of our daily actions are driven by the subconscious. It's as if you're operating on autopilot, guided by beliefs and patterns you don't even realize you have. Now, imagine the impact of this on your life. If your subconscious is programmed for scarcity, it will be nearly impossible to manifest abundance. Joseph Murphy, in his book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, describes the subconscious as a vast ocean of possibilities. He explains that while the conscious mind is responsible for logical reasoning and immediate decisions, the subconscious is the guardian of our deepest beliefs, whether positive or negative. Everything you constantly repeat, whether a thought, a feeling, or even an action, is recorded in your subconscious as an absolute truth. That's why many people feel trapped in a cycle of dissatisfaction. They desire a better life, but at the same time, they carry the subconscious belief that they don't deserve it. It's like trying to move forward with the handbrake on. But there's good news. The subconscious can be reprogrammed. And this is where your transformation begins. Think of it as a fertile garden. Whatever you plant there, whether a seed of doubt or confidence, will grow and bear fruit. The key is to consciously choose what you want to cultivate. A powerful technique for this is creative visualization, widely taught by authors like Neville Goddard and Bob Proctor. It works like this. You create a clear and detailed mental image of the life you desire. Imagine, for example, that you want prosperity. Visualize yourself living that reality. See yourself in a job you love, with a comfortable bank account, and enjoying joyful moments with the people you love. The secret is to feel as if it is already real, as if you are already experiencing that abundance. Another essential tool is the practice of positive affirmations. Louise Hay, one of the greatest references in this field, taught that repeating phrases like I deserve prosperity or I am worthy of love and happiness can create a powerful impact on the subconscious. The repetition of these words, accompanied by emotion, rewrites the negative beliefs that are blocking your path. Finally, meditation also plays a fundamental role. When you meditate, you enter a state of deep relaxation, allowing the conscious and subconscious to connect. It is in this state that you can plant the seeds of new thoughts and programming. As Dr. Joe Dispenza highlights, meditation is the act of training your mind and body to a new reality. Now that you know how to access and reprogram the subconscious, It's time to identify and free yourself from the limiting beliefs that have been holding you back. In the next chapter, we will explore how these beliefs are formed and, more importantly, how to overcome them to pave the way for abundance. Chapter 3. Breaking Limiting Beliefs. The decisive step to abundance. Have you ever heard that inner voice whispering, "I'm not good enough," or "This isn't for me"? That voice often isn't yours. It was built over time, based on negative experiences, others' comments, and cultural patterns you absorbed without realizing. These limiting beliefs are like invisible walls that prevent you from reaching your true potential. According to Louise Hay, author of You Can Heal Your Life, limiting beliefs often have deep roots in childhood. Phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," or "You need to work hard to succeed," shaped our worldview and taught us to associate prosperity with suffering or impossibility. Although these ideas were repeated with good intentions, they created blocks that we carry to this day. A clear example of this is the famous scarcity mindset. Many people believe there is a limit to wealth, and that if someone has more, another person must necessarily have less. However, the law of abundance, advocated by authors like Ralph Waldo Emerson, teaches us that the universe is infinite and that there is enough for everyone. This change in perspective can be transformative. But how do you identify these limiting beliefs? Here's a practical exercise. Think of a goal you want to achieve, whether it's improving your financial situation, finding a loving relationship, or achieving better health. Now ask yourself, why haven't I achieved this yet? The answers that come to mind, like "I'm not lucky" or "This isn't for people like me," are direct clues to the beliefs blocking your path. Once identified, it's time to replace them with empowering beliefs. Bob Proctor, in his training, suggests a method called conscious review. Whenever a negative thought arises, you should immediately replace it with a positive affirmation. For example, if you think, "I'll never have enough money," replace it with "I'm a magnet for prosperity and money flows to me easily." Another important step is to get rid of negative emotional associations. Often, we associate money, success, or even happiness with something unattainable or dangerous. An effective exercise, recommended by Joseph Murphy, is to recall moments when you have already experienced what you desire, even in small doses. Recognizing these experiences helps break the cycle of scarcity and reinforce the belief that you are indeed deserving. Last but not least, the practice of forgiveness. Holding on to grudges or resentments creates negative energy that ties us to the past. When you forgive, you free not only others but also yourself. It's like opening space for new and good things to enter your life. Louise Hay used to say, "The act of forgiveness is the most powerful path to healing." Now that you've learned to identify and overcome limiting beliefs, let's move on to one of the most powerful tools for attracting abundance, the practice of gratitude. In the next chapter, you'll discover how this simple habit can transform your reality and attract everything you deserve. Chapter 4. The Practice of Gratitude. The Forgotten Secret of Abundance. Have you ever stopped to think about the impact gratitude can have on your life? Often, we are so focused on what we lack, on what we want to achieve, that we forget to appreciate what we already have. This behavior keeps us stuck in a scarcity mindset. But here's the secret. Gratitude is not just a virtue, it's a powerful tool for attracting more abundance. Ralph Waldo Emerson, in his essay, The Law of Compensation, described life as a perfect system of balance. When we express gratitude for what we receive, we send a message to the universe that we are ready to receive more. It's like a cycle. What you appreciate grows, what you ignore diminishes. But how does this work in practice? Let's look at an example. Imagine two people in similar financial situations. The first is constantly complaining, "I never have enough money, nothing works out for me." The second, on the other hand, adopts an attitude of gratitude. "I am grateful for the money I have today and for the opportunities that are coming." The difference may seem small, but the impact is enormous. The grateful person attracts more opportunities because they are in tune with the energy of abundance, while the other remains stuck in scarcity. A scientific study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology showed that people who practice gratitude regularly have higher levels of well-being, better relationships, and even superior physical health. This is because gratitude not only changes our perception, but also reprograms our brain to focus on the positive. A practice recommended by Catherine Ponder, author of the Prosperity Bible, is to create a gratitude journal. Every night before bed, write down at least 3 things you are grateful for that day. They can be big achievements or small moments, like a smile from someone or a hot coffee on a cold morning. This simple habit can change your perspective and open doors to new opportunities. Additionally, combine gratitude with visualization. While you are thankful for what you have, visualize the things you desire as if they are already reality. For example, if you want a new house, say, "I am grateful for my current home and for that wonderful house that is coming to me." This creates a connection between the present and the future, strengthening your confidence and attracting what you desire. And don't forget, gratitude is not limited to what you already have. You can be grateful for what is yet to come. This practice is advocated by Abraham Hicks, who teaches that the feeling of gratitude creates a powerful energy field, accelerating the manifestation of your desires. Now that you've discovered how gratitude can transform your life, it's time to take the next step. In the next chapter, we will explore how to turn the feeling of "I deserve" into practical actions that align your mind, body, and spirit with abundance. Chapter 5. Turning "I deserve" into practical actions. So far, you've learned the importance of believing you deserve, reprogramming your subconscious, and cultivating gratitude. But to transform this mindset into concrete results, you need to take it a step further, align thoughts, emotions, and actions. After all, as Napoleon Hill teaches in Think and Grow Rich, desire alone does not bring results. It is action that transforms dreams into reality. The first step is to create clarity. What exactly do you want? Often people fail because they don't know what they really want. They say, "I want to be rich," or "I want to be happy," but these goals are vague. Clarity is essential. If your goal is prosperity, for example, ask yourself, how much money do I want? In what time frame? What will I do with it? Write these answers on paper and read them every day. This sends a clear signal to your subconscious and the universe about what you want to manifest. The next step is to act consistently. Earl Nightingale, known as the father of personal development, said, "We become what we think about most of the time." This means your daily habits should reflect your goals. If you want financial abundance, start acting like someone who is already prosperous. This doesn't mean spending irresponsibly, but rather cultivating an abundance mindset, investing in knowledge, new skills, and creating opportunities. Bob Proctor reinforces this concept in his teachings. He suggests you ask yourself the following question every day. Is this action bringing me closer to or further from what I want? If the answer is further, it's time to adjust your course. Additionally, the connection between mind, body, and spirit cannot be ignored. When you align these 3 dimensions, you create a state of harmony that attracts what you desire. Practices like yoga, meditation, and conscious breathing help strengthen this alignment. Dr. Wayne Dyer, in The Art of Living, emphasizes that It is in silence and inner connection that we find the answers we seek. Another powerful tool is the practice of active visualization. Unlike passive visualization, where you just imagine your goal, active visualization involves feeling and acting as if you are already living the desired reality. For example, if you dream of being a successful speaker, start practicing your speeches, even if it's to an empty room. This practice creates an energy field that attracts real opportunities. Lastly, remember to celebrate each achievement, no matter how small it may seem. With every step you take towards your goal, acknowledge your progress. This reinforces the mindset that you deserve and keeps your motivation high. As Louise Hay says, appreciating what you have already achieved is one of the greatest signs of self-worth. Now that you have the tools to turn "I deserve" into reality, there is one last piece of the puzzle: understanding how to unite all these concepts into an integrated and inspiring vision. Get ready for a conclusion that will change the way you see life forever, uniting the pillars of abundance, the transformative power of "I deserve." We have reached the decisive moment of our journey. You now know the hidden power of the words "I deserve" and how they can open doors to a life of abundance and fulfillment. But the true secret is not just in understanding these concepts, it is in living them daily with conviction and purpose. Throughout this video, we explored the scientific and spiritual foundations that support this transformation. We learned from Dr. Bruce Lipton that the subconscious is the foundation of our actions and beliefs. Joseph Murphy showed us how to reprogram it with positive affirmations. Louise Hay inspired us to look at ourselves with more love and compassion. And Napoleon Hill taught us that desire must be accompanied by determined action. Now, I want you to pause and reflect. What has changed within you since the beginning of this video? Perhaps you have identified limiting beliefs that were hidden, or maybe you have felt for the first time that the life you always dreamed of is indeed possible. This feeling is not just a fleeting thought. It is proof that the power to change is, and always has been, within you. Imagine your life as a tree. The root is the subconscious, nourished by thoughts and beliefs. The trunk represents your actions, the choices you make daily. And the fruits are the results: abundance, happiness, love. If the root is healthy, everything else flourishes. But for this to happen, it is necessary to cultivate these roots with constant attention. Make gratitude a daily habit. Practice active visualization as taught by Bob Proctor to align your desires with your actions. And remember, every small step you take towards your goal is a reflection of the power of "I deserve" in action. Dr. Joe Dispenza summarizes this brilliantly. When you combine a clear intention with an elevated emotion, you are literally changing the energy of your body to attract the life you desire. Now visualize for a moment the life of your dreams. Feel the joy of waking up every morning knowing that you are worthy of everything you have and what is yet to come. Imagine what it would be like if every decision you made was guided by the certainty that you deserve the best. This vision is not just a simple daydream, it is an invitation for you to take the reins of your destiny. And remember, the journey to abundance is not linear. You will face challenges, moments of doubt, and setbacks. But with each fall, the simple act of repeating "I deserve" will be enough to put you back on track. After all, as Earl Nightingale says, the greatest discovery of our generation is that we can change our lives by changing our thoughts. You are one step away from transforming your life. Start today, right now. Adopt an attitude of gratitude. Challenge your limiting beliefs and act like the person you want to become. The power is in your hands, or rather, in your mind. If this video made sense to you, share it with someone who also needs to hear this message. Let's build a network of people who believe in the power of I deserve and are willing to transform the world around them. Thank you for watching until the end. Subscribe to our channel and like this video. Don't forget to activate the bell to be notified of future posts. We have a special gift for you in the pinned comment. Together, we will explore even more tools to transform our lives. Have a blessed, abundant, and prosperous life. You deserve it. Peace and light to all.